Josh Harrison is a Major League Baseball player for the Pittsburgh Pirates. A .282 career hitter, voted to the All-Star team in 2014, grew up right here in the neighborhood of Vineyard, Cincinnati. Played shortstop for Princeton High School, was drafted by the Cubs, and traded to the Pirates, where he's a player today. We sat down with Josh for a few minutes and talked about what it is to be a Christian man, what it's like being a Major League Baseball player, and most specifically, what it's like to be a man who's under construction.
Harrison, diving stop by J-Hay. Josh Harrison, and now he gets himself into a rundown. J-Hay.
Correct me if I have this wrong. Was it 2013 you were sent to the minors for a short stint? Is that right?
5 stints. Yeah,
stints.
that's the season.
Okay, so this is the season
about.
you're talking about. Okay, but not even it was about a full year later, you found yourself on the All-Star team. So that's the tough year you're talking about. What was going on in your mind and heart during that time? And the reason I ask is we're doing this series Under Construction, where we're talking about becoming more like the people God wants us to be and living in that in-between of I'm not who I used to be, I'm not yet the version of me I want to be, and so there's that tricky middle. So that season for you is kind of like that tricky middle. Yeah. What was going on in your mind and your heart?
Well, I'll take you back to 2012. I had spent the whole season in the big leagues. And, didn't play that much, but when I did, I showed flashes of playing pretty well. 2013, I remember the first 2 weeks, I think I got like 3 at-bats or 4 at-bats. I got a hit, and one of them, RBI, and I did nothing to get sent down. Every time I got sent down, they didn't tell me, go work on this, go work on that. It was, hey, the business side of baseball is kind of complicated, but when you have options, sometimes you're the odd man out. And I was the odd man out like 5 times. And I didn't do anything wrong to be sent down. There wasn't anything that they ever said, oh, you need to work on this, you need to work on this. It was, you know what, our hands are a little tired right now. We have people that are in this role that, business side of it, money, they're owed more money than me. And you know what, that's why it was so tough for me. And it takes me back to my favorite Bible verse, 1 Peter 5:6. Humble yourselves, therefore, under God's mighty hand, that he may lift you up in due time. I found that in college, and was a freshman All-American, played in one of the most prestigious college wood bat leagues in the summer. My junior year, I was the, co-Big East Player of the Year. Everything I did, I had worked for, but I was always humble. But I feel like 2013 was a way for me to learn that even though you're humble, you can always be more humble.